Hi, this is David Orlofsky, and welcome to the Parsha in 5. We're in 5 minutes. We try to give you some insight that will hopefully add to your Shabbos. Parsha Shoftim. So the end of the Parsha tells us the story of the Egel Arufa. What is the story of the Egel Arufa? A person was found dead on the middle of nowhere. Somebody killed him. Well, what do? We measure the distance from all the nearest cities, and whichever was the nearest city, the elders come out and they declare, we did not kill this guy. And they wash their hands, and then they take soil, ground that has never been dug, and they take a young calf and they cut off, hit it from the back of the neck, kill it, bury it in that place. You really thought that the Zakanim might have killed this person? That's what we're worried about? So it says, no, we were not malava him. Because if we were malava him, then nobody would have attacked him. If we had walked him out of the city. How far do they have to walk him? Dalet Amas. Which, by the way, is a din when you have guests. You're supposed to walk them out of the house. Yeah? Some people are makbid on this and some people are not. Yeah? My downstairs neighbor, Alan Rubin, whenever I go down to his apartment, he insists on walking me right to the gate. This is when before he had his operation on his thing, and he's with his cane limping over there. But he was very makbid. It was one time he couldn't go, he sent his son, we malava. It's very interesting. It says that Abraham planted an Eshel, which was an inn, and it's Rashi Tevos Achila Shtia, and some Girses say Lina, he gives you food, drink, and a place to sleep, and others say Levia. And that's why there was a guy who was a big Machnas Orchim in Vilna. He used to have a lot of guests, and his house burnt down. So he went to the Vilna guy and he says, why did this happen? He says, you gave people to eat and drink? He says, yeah. He said, did you walk him out? He says, no. He goes, too bad. If you take off the lamed, you're left with Aish. Yeah? So walking out is important. But they only have to walk him Dalet Amas. They didn't send him an honor guard. They didn't send them people to protect him on the road. When I walk you out, even if it's just Dalet Amas, there's 2 approaches here. One approach is, I'm sending a message to all of the ruffians out there. This person is under our city's protection. And if anything happens to him, you're going to deal with us. Because we care about the people who are traveling the roads. And we feel a sense of responsibility to them. And the other one is that it's mamish a spiritual protection. When I walk you out, that means I walk with you. I don't know if anybody is old enough. There used to be a commercial, for Adler shoes. You see these people walking, and you hear these footsteps. And it says, "Old man Adler walks behind every pair of Adler shoes." Yeah. When I walk you out of the city, when I am malava you, I show that I have shaykhs to you when I continue it. And that's why after Shabbos, we have one more meal called Maleva Malka, where we're walking the Queen Shabbos out to show that it's not that we had a guest and then after Shabbos left, we just kicked Shabbos out. We walk them out. We have a Maleva Malka. We walk out the Queen Shabbos to show that we keep that connection to them long after they have left us. And so we have to understand that it might just be a few steps, but those few steps show what we have a shaykhis to. Mirza Hashem, we should all be connected to the right things. Shabbos.